Good morning, ignorant millennials. How you doing? I'm not alone today. I'm joined by my co-host, Lisady. How you doing?
I'm so good.
We're glad you're here. We're glad you're a new member in the team. How does it feel to be part of ignorant millennials?
Guys, I made it. I made it from a guest to a host. Leveling up. That's what we call it.
That's what we're about. We're about empowerment and empowering people and putting people up. That's all basically what we're on about, which is why today we have a special guest. But before I actually introduce my guest, I just want to remind you to like, subscribe, comment. I'll do the shout outs at the end this time around. But without any further ado, may I introduce our guest? Ayanda, how you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you, man?
I'm good, thanks, man. So tell us about yourself. Before we even get to MoWash,
Yes.
who is Ayanda?
So basically, Ayanda is a guy from Durban. I grew up in Durban at Umlazi.
Yes.
And then basically, I studied computer engineering in varsity, finished in 2012.
Yeah.
And then 2012, I came to Joburg. Basically, and that's when I worked as an engineer, an automation engineer.
Okay.
Until 2017.
Okay. Your similarities here.
Is it?
Yeah.
So it's actually for 5 years, and I actually enjoyed it. And that's where I got a lot of what I know today.
Yes,
basically.
yes.
Yeah,
What industry was it before we sort of get into?
so it was actually, it's a beer company.
Oh, okay.
So making,
You know it.
It's a beer company, and yeah, so food and bev. That's what
Okay.
Food and bev.
Yes.
Okay. So like usually when we start our interviews, we just like ask our guests like a couple of questions, so just so that people get to know them a bit better. Since we're already on the topic of alcohol, we might as well ask you right now, beer or gin?
Actually, you won't believe that I do not drink
At all?
at all.
Even when you worked there, when they gave you alcohol for
even
free?
when I worked, so there was this, when I came for an interview,
Yeah.
one of the questions was, "What's your favorite beer?" And
Yes.
I was like, I don't have one. Don't have one because, and they thought, this is going to change.
Yes.
After like a year
Yes.
of you in the company,
Yes.
it's definitely going to change.
Yes.
But it actually never changed.
Wow.
I don't have anything against beer. it's not.
Oh, just alcohol in general.
Just alcohol in general. So I
Okay, let's move on to the next one there.
Mercedes-Benz or BMW?
Mercedes-Benz.
Nah.
Anytime.
No, I understand it. It's German luxury. I don't understand. Well,
Aren't they
let me-
both German? Maybe I'm ignorant.
It's German, the BMW as well, but
Yeah, but
it's
just Mercedes, it's just that thing. like,
yeah,
it's just the comfort.
Yeah.
And also just the longevity of it. I mean, you could drive a Mercedes-Benz
Yeah.
for 10 years
Yeah.
and it will still feel like,
Yeah,
this
it carries
is
more
it.
dignity as well. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it carries. The next one is Cristiano Ronaldo, or Lionel Messi.
I think Lionel Messi. I mean,
Okay.
Why?
is shorter like me, so if it's short people can do stuff as well.
All right. That makes sense. Mercedes, hit him up with the next one there.
I don't know. Girls with wigs, not wigs, like weaves or braids.
Wigs or braids? Oh,
Yeah.
I think I'd rather go for braids, because I'm just
Why?
not a fan of wigs. I prefer natural stuff. So the braids are a bit better. I mean, it's not, you can't pull it out. I mean, with the wig.
Okay.
You can talk about braids.
So
It's like a helmet.
I'm gonna ask you the last one, just to wrap it up, because there's 5 of them that we do ask. It's holiday destination, Paris or Bahamas?
Paris, the city of love. I think I'd definitely do Paris. I actually want to go to Paris.
Ooh. Are you taken? Are you in a relationship? Or
Are you in
choose-
between?
Definitely taken.
Okay.
So we
Does she
actually
have a wig? Or
no. Not actually. It's funny. She looks like she has a wig, but she doesn't. She's got like super long hair.
Oh, okay.
And she's Zulu as well. When I actually first met her, I was like, "Are you
Are
Zulu?"
you sure?
And she was like, "Yeah, the proper 100%."
Okay.
So
Okay.
definitely to be Paris. This year we actually went to Dubai together and we had some pretty good time. So Paris is next.
Okay. Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right straight into it. Today we have Ayanda, as he's already introduced himself. You've gotten to know a bit more about what he likes to do, his favorite car, the holiday destination, his type of girls. And so, so right now we're gonna bring to the main business. So Ayanda, you own MoWash.
Yes.
What is MoWash app? What is MoWash?
So basically, MoWash is a mobile car wash. So it's a car wash that comes to you.
All right.
Meaning on a Saturday morning, on a Sunday morning,
Yes.
you do not have to wake up and go to a car wash.
Okay.
You can just simply request the car wash in bed,
Yes.
on an app,
Yes.
and the car wash will come to you.
Wow.
And wash your car there.
Okay.
And then how did you get the idea? Because I live in a complex that has a guy that washes our car, so I would never call you.
So one of the, actually you would, and I'll tell you why.
Okay, tell me why.
So how MoWash actually came about was, it was, so here in Midrand,
Yes.
just I think on Liver Road, we've got 4 car washes. And I was living in Midrand as well.
Yes,
so-
yes.
But whichever one you go to,
Yes.
you are almost going to spend 2 hours
100%.
in the weekend.
I
So
100%.
In the weekend,
Yeah.
you are looking at about 2 hours just sitting at a car wash.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you are the first one, if you are lucky and you're actually the first one,
Yeah.
you still have a full hour of just looking at your car being
Yeah,
washed. And
yeah.
you're sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah.
There's no electricity for you to work.
Yeah.
You have to wake up early because you have to be there at 7,
Right,
be the
yeah.
first one so
Yeah,
that you can
yeah.
do your stuff. It's just
Yeah.
a big inconvenience.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I actually thought, there must be a better way
Yeah.
of getting my car washed.
Yes.
Even if it's once or twice a month.
Yes.
There must be something better that you can do.
Okay.
And then that's how MoWash actually came about. It was me and my brother. And the funny story is we actually used to wash our cars when they go for a service.
So that's once a year.
It was like once, in 6 months, the cars will be looking dirty because it takes a lot out of your weekend. I mean,
Yeah.
those 2 hours
Yeah.
are just a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh, so you prayed for the rain, basically.
Just it rains and then it washes it down. But also now you have the inside, which is not so nice
Yeah,
after a
yes,
month of not
yeah.
washing. So
Yeah.
it was a big issue.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you're like, something has to be done.
So how far back was this?
So this was in 2015.
That's when MoWash started.
MoWash actually started in 2015.
All right.
Yeah.
And I started developing the app in November 2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was doing back then in
Yes.
terms of developing apps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I actually taught myself the entire thing.
Yes.
So it only got released
Yes.
almost a year later, 2016,
Okay.
September.
Oh,
Sounds
okay.
like it's anniversary, you know.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So actually on the 24th, we're actually turning 3. MoWash is turning 3 years.
Wow. Okay. How do you guys celebrate such milestones? Because usually businesses after 2 years or so, they say it's your make or break. It will determine whether or not you're going to continue in business or, you know what, let me try another idea.
So I think with MoWash, what actually helped me was because of my profession,
Yes.
I was actually able to start another business
Yes.
that actually brought in the income.
Yes.
And it was then easy to do
Yes.
MoWash, even though it wasn't making any money.
Yes.
Because I was pushing something on the side.
Yes.
And
Yes.
So the disadvantage is you obviously take too long
Yes.
to implement.
100%.
But-
100%.
But it's better, you can hold on. If it requires money, you can always put money from the other side.
Yeah.
Put it there. So that's how I was actually able to continue. And what was also nice was people have been loving the idea from the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
People are just
Because
like,
I'm trying to get you to convert me. I just.
so, for example, that guy who washes in your complex, that
Yes.
guy must be, I don't know, does he do vacuum cleaning? Where does he do it? Does he follow you around? If you go to your friend's place, is he going to be there? Is he going to come? If you go to a park,
Yes.
No, because I asked him to wash it before I go to my friends.
but you see, now there's that task of you
Yeah.
having to plan and whereas
Yeah,
you can
no, I
just
get you.
pull
Yeah.
out your phone anywhere you are and be like, I want a car wash.
So, wait, before, let's start it from the beginning.
Yes.
Now I'm hearing of MoWash.
Yes.
Where can I download the app? Is it available for both Android and Apple
Yeah,
devices?
so MoWash is actually available for both Android and iOS.
Yes.
So if you go to any of the stores, you
Yes.
can get the app. And it's very easy to register.
Yes.
When you get in there, you can actually use
Yes.
your email to register.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
if you like, you can
Yes.
use Facebook or Google. So it's got options of you going in, and it's very quick.
Okay.
And also in terms of the reviews that we've gotten as an app, people are super loving it.
So
I know celebs are like
celebrities are like, this is it.
So what typical information do you ask on the app? Like, how long would it take me to make a booking? Like, you can ask for my name, surname.
So
can I make
basically
payments, pay you the app or whatever?
Okay, so in terms of payments, we actually take, you can pay with a credit card on the app.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can swipe as well. We come with our mobile speed points. So if you're carrying your card, it's not an issue.
Yes.
We take cash as well.
Yes.
In terms of the information that you require, just your name and also your phone number, I think is important. Name, surname, phone number, and email.
Yes.
So the important thing with the phone number is when we come to you,
Yes.
when we're at the gate, we need to be able to call you and
100%,
say,
it makes a lot of sense.
So it's that, and then basically just your location, because you have to tell us where you are, and then the app does everything else. But from there, it's just the process of booking will take you less than a minute.
Oh, okay.
Just like seconds.
And how many people have you employed to do this? Because I can imagine on weekends especially.
It gets hectic.
Yes.
So what we've done with MoWash is we actually started in Joburg, and we said we're just going to find all the issues, because like any other good idea, there'll always be some issues.
Because here's the issue I'm going to mention now.
Yes, I'm actually, So we started in Joburg. We've got 6 guys, which are actually washing. So it's 3 teams going around. We cover Pretoria, we cover Johannesburg, we cover Ekurhuleni.
Yeah.
So we do like a lot of running around, because we are short on resources.
Yes.
But the nice thing is we are wanted in Cape Town. So we did a poll recently.
Wow.
So people in Cape Town, it's 3 cities actually. Cape Town, Durban, and Polokwane. People are crying for MoWash.
Okay.
So before the end of this year, we'll definitely be there.
So are you saying currently there is no other competition? Yes, there's no
competition.
Yes.
So because MoWash started long ago.
Yes.
And when the idea came out, we were like, oh, the first ones, what is this? A mobile car wash.
Yeah.
So people have been trying to emulate what we've done.
Yes.
There's like, so for example, there's a company, I won't mention the name, but there's a company, there was a time where a client came into our Twitter.
Yes.
And he was like, I booked a car wash and you guys did not come.
Yes.
Why? And I'm like, okay, so just say, please come down.
Yes.
Let's go and check your name in the system and I'll tell you why the guys didn't come. Went to the system only to find out the guy was not there. So meaning he had actually registered on this other app, which has copied the name, copied the logo, and the colors. So the colors look the same, the logo looks the same, and the name is almost the same.
Yes.
So you think the guy was like, okay, it must be MoWash, and it wasn't.
Or like a subsidiary of MoWash.
Yes, and it wasn't, and so those are some of the challenges with doing a lot of things at once. You take too long to execute, and people start copying, unfortunately.
Okay. So what did you do to rectify?
So I actually, the guy was like sold instantly when he saw our stuff, because he came to our page. So what we've been doing, he actually booked the car wash instantly. He joined and he said he deleted the other app. I'm not sure.
Okay.
So, but yes, and there's a lot of legal stuff around that. But we'll see later on. I mean,
So I'm a numbers guy, finance guy. Money means a whole lot of things to me. So I just want to know, how much does it cost for me to book for your prices for a sedan? Do you guys watch motorbikes? All those like crazy things.
Okay, so in terms of the prices, we come to you and you actually, so for a sedan or hatch, it's 125.
Wow,
and
that's
we
cheap.
drive to you.
Yes, that's
listen, because like I'm not okay.
You're not okay.
I'm not okay. Like,
no, typical car wash is 80.
No, but remember this. One, if we come to you, you've got an hour. You can do work and make more money than 125. That's one. Two, we take the risk of you driving to a car wash. So when you exit the gate here, you have a risk of getting into an accident. We take that away from you. So that 125 takes it away.
You take away the petrol for her to drive through there.
Petrol, yes.
Guys,
so the petrol.
I was speaking to a girl. Literally, I called up the guy at our complex, like, yo, what's up, guy?
No, but
as long as he knows how to do it, and that's another thing, like it's with an app as well, it's a thing like trust. So you know, I call the guy from MoWash.
Yes.
And you know the guy will always be there.
Yes.
You can actually track him on the app and just check it was this guy or it was
Yes.
MoWash that did my
Yes.
washes.
Yes.
So all of
So
those
even
things.
if your possessions
And
get
also,
stolen
and
or
also
anything.
as a woman, remember, you
I
don't
was
need
about to say, as
you
a
don't
woman
need you don't need to
also-
keep this guy's numbers because that's another thing. Like once you start keeping this guy's number, and he said he's going to call me. I was like, oh. So all of those things, MoWash actually takes care of.
Yes.
You just worry about going in there, clicking a few buttons, done, and that's it. And people have said 125 is too cheap.
I actually think so. Because a
not
typical
okay.
car wash is like 80 bucks
Yeah,
to
so it's
90
like-
bucks
it's-
for a
So
sedan.
currently in Midrand, it's around 90 bucks,
Yes.
and you have to drive to them,
Yes.
Yeah.
and you have to sit there,
Yes.
and you have to watch them
Yes.
washing your car.
Yes. And most likely when you're sitting there, you're going to order food. Yeah, like you're compounding your expenses. Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean,
Yes.
but oh, I tell you five. But okay, I don't want to drive a sedan.
Yes. You do drive it. It's a hatch.
It's a hatch.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
a
hatch and
hatch.
sedan, one
Yeah.
class,
Oh,
yeah.
and then you've got your SUV and your twin cab buggies.
Yes.
So those guys are 140.
Yes.
And then the 8-seater ones, it's actually 155.
155. That's actually very reasonable.
And
So-
it works like, you know, celebrities as well. One of the things they like is, I mean, if you go to a car wash now,
Yes.
you'll go to a car wash,
Yeah, I
nice.
know, I
There'll just be
know.
that one random guy.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
will come and
Oh,
try his
yeah.
luck.
Yeah.
So all of that is now done away
Eliminated.
with.
Yeah.
You are now at home doing your own stuff.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Because also, the other problem with car wash is when I do go to a car wash,
Yeah.
is you do have the random big
Yeah.
guy and
Yes,
the
yes,
random
yes,
guy
yes.
that's just like, oh my gosh.
So how much did it cost you to start
start.
MoWash?
Okay, so in terms of developing an app is expensive.
Yes.
It's very expensive. What I had to do was I had to develop it myself.
Yes.
It's actually my first project that I
Yes,
did in terms
yes.
of developing apps. So I was able to absorb that cost,
Yes.
which is around, on average, 150K. I mean, if you're starting
You.
a new app, yeah,
I'm actually complaining about 125.
yeah. So if you are starting a new app, you're looking at around 150.
Yes.
And that's minimum. And
Yes.
that's you just getting
Yes.
a basic first version out.
Yes.
Yes.
And then the second thing, which is costly with MoWash, is the equipment, because we use proper industrial car wash equipment.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
no.
So
I
we
saw
don't
the
come,
van
we don't
with
come
the
with the
setup.
stuff from no.
Yes.
It's just proper everything, proper generator, proper pressure washers,
Yes.
proper vacuum cleaners, because we want to give you the same experience as a car wash.
Yes.
I mean, you cannot be going to MoWash and saying, oh, next time I'll go to a proper car wash. No,
Yes.
no, MoWash is a
Yes.
proper car
Yes.
wash. So it's that. And then basically, and also getting the buggies. So
Yes.
I had to get, I've got 2 buggies currently.
Yes.
And I've got 2 sets of equipment, and then the third buggy does not belong to me, it belongs to a partner of mine.
Yes.
So all of those things, I mean, a set of equipment
Yes.
is around 55K.
Yes.
And now that's excluding the buggy. See, 125.
How did you then find that? You save up the money? Or
Yeah,
did
so
you get
it
invested?
is, no, so basically everything has been running off my pocket. And mostly,
other business that was
the
funding
other
you.
business,
What's the
so
other business?
software development.
Oh,
So what I do is, remember, so I'm an automation engineer.
Yeah.
I still do a lot of automation engineering projects
Yes.
for my previous employer,
Yeah.
luckily. And I develop apps as well
Yes.
for other people. So
Yes.
one project, 150K, I can steal something to
Okay.
fund.
So was this all financed by yourself? Did you get government finance?
No.
Why?
By himself.
By yourself,
So
nothing.
zero, not even a rand from someone else.
Why is that the case? Did you not want to approach
No,
anybody
I
for
do. I
finance?
do actually. I do. It's just like a typical engineer as well. I mean,
Yes.
you're just too focused on what you want to do and what you
Yes.
like doing, and you forget. Now I have to go and look for grants, but also my paperwork has to
Yes.
be in order. I have
Yeah.
to. So there's a lot of administration, and I was like, okay,
Just
you know what?
around it, yeah.
Let me absorb it. Let me do this thing,
Yes.
get it to work, and then later on.
So in hindsight, would you still not seek, if you were to start the same similar company, if you were to go back in the hands of time, would you have sought finance, or would you still have self-finance?
So I think I would have done it the way that I've done, but
Yeah.
I am now in a position to look for finance, and I've got proper numbers now.
Okay.
Instead of me saying I'm going to wash 10 cars a
Yeah.
day,
Yes.
I can actually say I do wash 10 cars a day.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
hence why you should give me money.
Okay.
So it's like when you're looking for money, it's always based on assumptions.
Yes.
But when you've done something, it's better because you've got something.
Created a niche and a need for it and proven that. That's a different story.
100%.
So how did you go about then employing people? Because I mean, I'm understanding that you started the business, funded it yourself, and then how do you say, okay, Sihle, you look like you can wash a car?
So it was just, again, like any other thing. I mean, I spoke to a few people. Like, so Sihle is the main guy that actually washes our cars. He's been there since last year. He's done fantastic work in terms of reviews. I mean, everyone's like, Sihle that. So I just went around to business people that I know. So Sihle was working for a friend of mine, and the friend was like, this guy is loyal. He'll do your work. And you just need to take him, train him, and then he'll do what you want him to do. So that was like Sihle's case. Then another guy, I actually visited a few car washes and found another guy, Tando. And Tando also is very, very good in terms of washing. And obviously, when you hire them, then you need to do background checks. These people are
what
going
sort of
to...
things do you check for, like
criminal record. I mean, has this guy ever done anything funny? All of those things. And if all is in order, then you basically take them. And also, you just need to put the ground rules. I mean, we can't be stealing, even if it's 10 bucks. And my guys are always exceptional in that. Sometimes, I think there was a time when...
They mustn't hit on the girls.
They mustn't hit on the girls, and it mustn't be like, okay, so now I've got a celebrity's number. No. It's company property.
Mustn't take selfies.
Well, if I mean, it doesn't hurt to take a selfie, but as long as you've been given consent to take a selfie. So as long as the celebrity is like, sure, you can do it, that's fine. But you can't be then going around taking... So you have to ask. So it is that, and also just, I mean, we wash cars with money, so the rules are you cannot steal. I mean, in a car wash, you can't. It's totally out.
So am I allowed to tip Sihle if I wanted to?
Yeah. So
Through the app,
it
doesn't matter how.
You can give him cash if you want. So the app currently doesn't allow you to give a tip. So that feature is coming, but a lot of people when they are happy, they just pay extra. Because as I said, they say 125 is too small. And it doesn't compare. It doesn't compare to a car wash.
So is this like really like, because it seems like there's a lot of obstacles that you faced in terms of starting up. So was this your first venture, or was there other business ventures that you've been involved in or not?
No, this is actually my first one. And I've encountered a lot of challenges. Like where we're sitting now, we are talking, maybe there's like, I don't know, 300 cars. But to be given permission to come in and wash those cars is a mission. Because so one of the biggest issues is when people think of a car wash, they think of your normal car wash. It's one bay, you are washing 100 cars on one bay. Obviously there'll be water all over. You're washing 100 cars in one bay. We come to one parking spot, we wash one car. By the time we are done, there's no water. And we're using like 80% less water than a normal car wash.
So is it like eco-friendly? I know there's eco-washes.
So it's actually a water wash. It's a water wash because we live in South Africa. There's dust. So eco-washes, they are working, but it's not, it depends on how dirty the car is. So we do not care. Whether the car is super dirty, it's got mud, we would wash it. So with that as well, so people are like, we want eco-washes, and you guys are coming with water. But it depends on how dirty the car is. And we're washing one car in one parking spot. By the time we're done, that 30 liters of water is gone. Like you can't even see it. That's why when you see our pictures, we actually don't move cars. If you go to our pages, you'll see our pictures whenever the car is done. It's like, where were you guys washing it? Right there. Just right there.
Okay. So then, like, what has this celebrity endorsement done for your business? Because we became aware of you, like obviously Boiti, Busiswa, they posted you. So has your business skyrocketed?
It definitely did. I mean, Boiti alone has got 2.6 million followers. And she exposed that us not just on Twitter. So she posted on Twitter, not once. She posted multiple times on Twitter. She was responding to the tweets. So people were asking, so what about this? What about that? She responded, and then she went into Instagram as well, stories, and I think on that week alone, we got about 500 new users.
Oh my word!
On the app, and that was like nice.
So did you ask her to tweet about it, or
no?
was it just like
actually, what happened was Okay, so I was at work, and then I saw this booking coming in, Boiti, Dulo. I'm thinking, can't be. It must be another one. So then because we've got the numbers to call the client. So I called and I was like, this is definitely Boiti's voice. And I was like, I told my guy, okay, so go to this location because we've got a booking there. It's Boiti, but please wait for me outside. I'm just gonna drop everything. I'm going there. I want to see. But by the time I got there, the guy was already told to get inside to start washing. And by the time I got there, as I was driving in, I was getting notifications, ding, ding, coming in. Boiti has posted, and I'm like, ooh, already. And she had already done a video, she had already taken pictures, because she was just fascinated by the idea. She liked it.
Do you know how she heard about MoWash? Or?
So on the same day, so someone, I think it was Pearl Modiati, was actually asking about, is there anyone who's doing a mobile car wash?
Yes.
And from that day, so someone was like, yes, MoWash, and we started posting pictures, and she saw, and she was like, okay, I'm just going to try them out. And we weren't even expecting Boiti we were expecting Pearl to actually do a booking. And then Boiti came in and she booked, and she was happy, she told everyone, and we got a lot of bookings. People were like, we saw Boiti doing it. Well, actually, we were doing it as well.
So, what is like your expansion plans currently at the moment in terms of how you plan to expand your business? What is your vision for your business in the next 2-3 years?
So with MoWash currently, it runs off my my own car washes. Which is a big limiting factor. I mean, I can only buy so much. I can only control so many car washes. So a lot of people, so the vision is anyone who wants to have a car wash can buy their own equipment. Obviously, MoWash is going to tell them this is what you buy, and they can run their own car washes. And then MoWash takes a commission off that.
So you're
franchising, yes. So and because also another big thing is it's not just in South Africa where people are crying for MoWash. Kenya, people are crying for MoWash. Botswana, I've got contacts now. Kenya, Botswana, I've got Ghana, Nigeria, Gambia as well. I've got guys in Gambia who came to me and said, this thing has to run in Gambia. And I was like, okay, sure. But and then I actually went and I did the app to an extent that, I mean, if you book there, it works with their currency. If you book it here, it works with our currency, our prices. So it's just going to be a matter of rolling it out on a similar model to Uber. How it's going to
All right. So I'm going to from my side to wrap it up, I have two questions. I don't know if Lesedi also has another one. So my from a legal perspective, I want to start a MoWash type of thing as well. Or maybe I want to start a car wash. What are the legal requirements? Are there any laws, anything that you need to follow and so forth?
So one, it depends as well. Like, so for example, like one of the big limiting factors in Cape Town is you can't start a water wash because of the water restrictions that they've got there. But otherwise, anyone is allowed to open a car wash business. It's not a big issue as long as it's so I'll be taking registered businesses in there. And then depending on what the city wants. I mean, if it has to be a waterless wash, we can do a waterless wash because the MoWash is just the technology to connect a person who wants a car wash and the person who washes cars. So it doesn't control if it's waterless. And we've actually catered for all three options. There's actually three options. There's a water wash, there's a steam wash, and there's waterless. So we've catered for all three and we've covered all three. So if you want, you can definitely just register a car wash. There's nothing stopping you.
And just around legal, whatever, have you patent?
Yes. So the idea is currently so that company I was telling you about is something that's going to happen there. So there's a legal firm that actually approached us to say we want to help you guys pro bono. So they'll do legal work for us for free for now until we're like a sustainable business and we can pay them because they can see potential in the idea. So they will be doing things like your franchise agreements, some of that other work that has to be done.
So until you automate them.
Until everything is just sorted.
So it's actually my second last question. Actually, I know I said I had two. So actually, what I wanted to find out is that in terms of, because like right now we're currently in an estate right now. So what is your plan to enter into an estate? Like, because let's just say there's 300 vehicles here, and why aren't you, or have you attempted? Yeah.
Okay, so one of the big ideas with MoWash is, so it's 125 if we do a call out. We're just coming to you,
Yes.
and we wash your car only.
Yes,
That's
yes,
125.
yes.
And then I actually realized, if I go into an estate with 300 cars,
Yes.
I can make it cheaper. It's actually 85 bucks.
Yes.
If we get
Now
a day.
we're
So,
talking
so now we'll come here on a Saturday and say there'll be more wash on site
Yes.
for a full day
Yes.
on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And everyone can book a car wash for 85 bucks.
Yes.
That's what we're doing in companies currently.
Yes.
We've got a lot of companies which have said, you guys must come and wash for our employees.
Yes.
Yes.
And what we do is we go, for example, on a Monday, we go to one company. On a Tuesday, we go to one company. They all pay 85 bucks, not 125, for the same service.
Okay.
Because we get them in numbers.
Okay.
We're not going there for just one person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is the same thing that we are doing now for estates. We're going to an estate and we're saying, guys, even if it's 10 cars,
Yes.
we'll come and wash your 10 cars on this day.
Yes.
And the app actually allows you to book a car wash on a specific day. So
Okay.
for example, if we say operate here on a Saturday,
Yeah.
if we try to book on a Friday, it's going to tell you, no,
No,
we don't
can't
operate
say.
on a Friday.
Yeah.
But on a Saturday, allows you to book.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so there's
Okay.
that control.
Okay.
yeah. And on that feature, so you've got two options. You can either call a car wash to come to you,
Yes.
or you look for a car wash near you. So if you're looking for a car wash near you and there's a car
Yes.
wash where you live,
Yes.
it will tell you it's less than a kilometer away. So you know.
Oh, okay. So you like celebrating other people's car washes?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what advice would you have to somebody starting a company?
Any company or a car wash.
Any
Any
company.
company.
Okay, so someone starting any company, people are going to reject you. So people are going to just say no.
People are gonna say your
Even
price
if
is high.
yes. So that even for no reason. I mean, you go to a person and say, I can do this thing for you, and the person will say no.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're like, but why? There's no reason, just no.
Yes. Okay.
So you need to be brave enough to take that
Yes.
rejections, and also you can't fail if you don't give up.
Yes.
Like once you start something and you do it,
Yes.
no matter how long it takes, you cannot fail if you don't give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just be persistent.
Okay. I think this is the last question. I know I've been dragging, but we'll be
Oh, are you
butchered.
trying to start a car wash?
No.
Tell us.
We'll be butchered. I might have missed this. MoWash. The name. Where does it come from?
MoWash actually comes for mobile wash.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Mobile
All right.
And the reason why we didn't say Mo car wash is also the vision for the future of MoWash is we won't be just limited to cars.
Yes.
We want to wash mobile. We just be like that company that washes stuff. Your carpets.
Yes.
Come here, wash your carpets. Your mobile. Done. Gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or maybe this is a business idea. I mean, I live like in a complex I mentioned, and like literally mats are a problem. Like you need to go to the garden and wash it,
yes,
or
and
find
wash
somebody.
it.
Yeah.
And,
So the idea of picking up your
so you just
whatever
come
it is.
and take it to the yard, wash it, bring it
Yeah.
back, done. And the nice thing is the same equipment, for example, that does auto valets
Yes.
in cars, car
Yes.
seats, is the same equipment that washes your carpets.
Ah.
So you're not even buying anything extra. It's just,
Oh, do you have a valet wash?
we are introducing a valet wash because of the demand.
Yes.
And so we want 1,500 and
No. So like, but your normal one, you're actually looking at 600 bucks
Yes.
for your car auto valet.
I know that. I know
And
that.
yes. So
I've been there more than once.
we are actually considering something around 700 bucks for a car like yours, but also it depends on how dirty the car is
Okay.
but on average it will not be anything more than 700
Okay.
bucks.
All right. Now, thank you very much for joining us, Ayanda. Definitely learned a lot about MoWash
Yes.
and how to start a business, and especially because we're living in a technological
We
world,
are.
and your business is pretty much technological. And in as much as you had the advantage of being involved in IT, but you also took and costed the time that it would have cost you
Yes.
to have hired that service. I like that perspective that you gave. You didn't just not research that, and you
Yes.
just and I think that's very helpful to somebody who wants to start an app. Now they know typically 150,000
Yeah.
rand is what they part with. But thank you very much, and man, I wish your business all the best. And ignorant millennials, you would see we've played you clips during the recording, clips of the car wash that they're currently doing. They're washing our cars currently at the moment. And to wrap it up, I'll just say shout out to you. our YouTube viewers. Shout out to you, our Instagram followers. Shout out to you, our Twitter followers. Shout out to you, wherever you are, all over the
Shout out
country.
to everyone.
And please get your cars washed.
Get your
Car
cars
wash,
washed.
wash. Thank you.
Thank you.